Welcome back once again, everybody. We are back. So you're watching the start of Joe Spence versus Owen Arcand. And I am just going to jump off the mic here for a quick second and get the updates for the names and scores on the picture-in-picture. All right. So I didn't get to see who won that last game on the Joe Spence match. And once again, guys, if you can help me out share the stream, I would appreciate it. And once again, I am on the mic by myself again, so bear with me. Is it now 1-1? Guys, is the score now 1-1? Yeah. Perfect. Now we're up to date. And the score on the picture-in-picture is tied up 2-2. And I think I have John's name with a K, and it shouldn't be a K. It should be with a C. All right. I think I'm up to date on everything. So a little bit of maintenance on my table here. Figure out a few things. Rick, they are playing VNEA rules. And Lee, you're very welcome. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and just bear with me, guys. If you are accustomed to Q Sports Live, normally we have more than one on the mic. Usually it's Ryan and I. Unfortunately for this event, Ryan is back in Calgary with our pool team. We have our own playoffs going on back home. So him being out of holiday days with work already, that left myself to come and do the stream. Steph has also got her playoffs with CCS back in Calgary. So I'm kind of manning the fort by myself for this run. So if I do get a little bit behind, stammer on my words, bear with me. I've been going since 10 o'clock this morning. I'll probably be here till 1 or 2 in the morning. Hopefully there's a few of you that'll join with me. And then I'll be back starting, I believe, at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And Kevin, the comment on YouTube, if you want to send me a message on our Q Sports Live page, send me a message there, and I'll be better able to answer that for you. And you're very, very close in that guesstimate. By the time you buy the program, the laptop, tablet, cameras, stands, all of the headsets, the soundboard to do our setup here, we're somewhere between $13,000 to $15,000 just in equipment. In the Q bag for Qs right now, we've got, I would probably guesstimate around $12,000 worth of Qs in the case that I've got with me. And Ryan has kept some of those back in Calgary. Steve, they should be in your Facebook. You'll have to go in and accept that. But let me just double check and make sure. Yes. So they are in your Facebook Messenger. But you will have to go in and accept that message, Steve. Wade from Cabo is in Cabo San Lucas. And thanks for the score update, David. I'm busy doing some cleaning up around and some maintenance on my desk here. Yeah, I certainly can, Tiffany. And Steve, just shoot me a thumbs up on on a reply to that message. Then I know you got them for sure. And once again, guys, I apologize for the microphone silence. I will be back with you shortly. Need a couple of more minutes just to get through everything I need to get through for doing my due diligence. And good evening, Marvin. Marvin, we are broadcasting live out of the Marriott Hotel in Cold Lake, Alberta. And can I turn my mic up a little? I probably can. I don't know if it's my microphone or the fact that I'm trying to not talk too loud. We're sitting right close to the players. So I'm trying my best not to disturb them, and when I do that, I lose the kind of the excitement out of my voice. that was a request on the YouTube channel. So I am following along with both guys. So if you are on YouTube, feel free to comment. I am following along on YouTube and the Facebook comments. And for now, I am done with my due diligence, as far as keeping track of everything goes anyway. Lan, it's a bit of a challenging room, the way that it is set up, for sure. And the setup in the room, there's 10 tables, 3 across the front of the room, 4 across the middle, and 3 at the back of the room. Table 8 being the start of those 3 on the back of the room. So they are offset to each other, and I'm in the corner. This is why we have both tables on an angle. So it's a challenge. It was a challenge, but we got it done. Oh, that's all good, Kevin. I'll try and give you a good idea as to where I'm at as far as tables are concerned. So I'll jump over to table 8 here real quick. And if you took the bottom 2 corners in the table on the main screen right now, drew a straight line through those pockets down towards the bottom of the screen, I'm sitting about 6 feet from where that is. Thanks, Blake. Appreciate it. Was a little bit of a trip up after we got back from Niagara Falls. I had 2.5 days in Calgary and left the next day to drive up here. So we're about 6 hours, 15 minutes drive from Calgary up to Cold Lake. And we'll be live all day tomorrow, Saturday, and then Sunday whenever they finish off. Head home to Calgary on Monday, and then we're back out on the road on Friday. We're heading up to Red Deer. That is for the Alberta Bar Box Championship. So in that stream, you'll have 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball. That runs Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm not sure if they run on Monday or not. And I'm not sure what the score is in the Joe Spence match. I'll see if I can find out here, update all my scores again. What's the score over there again? 2-2 still? Okay. It is still 2-2 over there, so it must have been a safety battle. And for the 120 people that we have on right now, if everybody could help me out, share the stream. Again, I would greatly appreciate it. You can share it to friends, family, share to any of the pool groups that you're members of. The more the merrier. That'll keep me awake for the final stretch here of my day. This is hour number 13 today. And certainly, guys, I do follow along with all the comments, so if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer them for you. If I don't know the answer, you'll get one of two outcomes. I'll either find the answer or I'm going to make one up for you. And for those that are interested on the YouTube channel, we started this morning with 908 subscribers on the YouTube channel. For those that aren't aware, when we hit 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, we are going to put everybody's name into a draw. That is a free draw for a pool cue. We haven't decided on which cue that's going to be yet. Nonetheless, it'll be for a draw for a free cue. Thanks again, David. So if you have not yet subscribed on the YouTube channel and you want to be in for that, make sure that when you do subscribe that your settings are not set to private. If you have your settings on private, we won't know that you even joined. Yes, Ursula, that is supposed to happen tonight. But they will make sure that that final match does get onto the live stream whenever that does happen. But I do believe that will be tonight. And for the roughly 120 people that are on watching now, where is everybody watching from? Where are you joining me from tonight? Well, I certainly go through my fair share of duct tape, taping down all of our cords for all the streaming gear. Eric, down in North Dakota, you must be going to the Forebears in April. At least I hope you're going to the Forebears in April, being that it's in North Dakota. And it looks like we're starting to balance out. Earlier on today, it was more viewers watching south of the border. Seems now it's balanced out somewhat. Looks to be about a 50-50 mix. Eric, that is definitely a really great tournament. Last I heard, it is supposed to happen tonight, but they may have changed that. They don't give me that information. I will try and find out when I see Stephen running around here. So, yeah, Eric, one of the best tournaments that we've been down to. We did the streaming of it last year. We're going again this year. And for everybody that is interested in that tournament, Ray Poitra is the gentleman that runs that phenomenally run tournament. It is a Pro-Am event. And he's also doing a juniors tournament there. And if you go onto Facebook, do a search for Forebears. It's the number 4 with bears. Do a search for that, and he is attempting to raise some cash for that junior tournament. He's looking to raise $2,000. Last time I checked it, he was at 800. So Q Sports Live, we want to help that cause out, being that it is for the juniors. We've been asked several times about the clothes that we wear with the Q Sports Live logo on the jackets and the golf shirts that you guys see myself, Ryan, and Ben Francis wearing. We do have all of those available. They are on our website, www.qsportslive.com. And any of the clothing that does get sold between now and the forebears, we are going to donate 10% of all sales of that clothing to that fundraising cause for the junior program. Nick, draw sheets are on CompuSport. So for anybody looking for some new pool gear, we have jackets, we have the golf shirts that we wear, we have t-shirts, we also have hoodies available. Can you guys tell Ursula I'm saying hi? I'm pretty sure she can read that, Nick, but Ursula, Nick says hi. So on the website, guys, it'll have all the colors. It'll have a picture profile of what everything looks like. You can pick your colors and your size. All the pricing is there as well. And as I mentioned, 10% of all clothing sales from now until the forebears start. We are going to donate 10% of all sales to that fundraising effort for those juniors. Yeah, no doubt, Nick. Good luck over there. So far, from what I've seen, which has been limited because I've been on the stream here, we've seen Sandy Badger. She's been on the live stream out of China. Jesse, Valley tables are relatively inexpensive depending on where you get them from, whether you want it new or used. The table that I've got at home is a Valley table. And I know Steph is watching. I believe we paid like $800 for it. Had to do a little bit of maintenance since we bought it. We got it reclothed with new rails put on it, but relatively inexpensive compared to a diamond table, which will run you somewhere in that $5,000 range. That's Canadian dollars for a 3.5 by 7. You know, Nick, I will oblige. Ursula, Stan Taranjo says hi. And guys, I can tell my concentration level on scoring is becoming a little lackluster. So I apologize for that. 13 hours of streaming is starting to do me in today, especially all by myself, with exception of when PJ joined me for, I think he was here for about an hour. But it does look like another safety battle here. That is a nice shot right there. So it leaves Joe really tough on that 6-ball. So ideally he's got to go full table up and back. Oh, was that a close attempt? So I'm not sure if that is the correct score or not. And it looks like they're going for a little bit of a break. So before I jump over to the picture-in-picture screen, just want to say thanks to all of the advertisers that have advertised with us. On the far right is Jiffy Lube. This is out of Calgary, guys. Simon's Gate and Royal Oak. They are offering anybody in the Calgary area that wants to go up for oil change or one of their other services, they get a $10 discount. Again, that is Royal Oak and the Sage Hill Complex. Also MCI, which is Mike's Custom Installations. In and around Calgary area, they are roofing, eave, fascia, siding, soffit, basically anything and everything on the exterior of the house. And of course we have the Battle of the Bands. We have Nick's Q Repair, again out of Calgary. One of the best in the business, guys. If you're in and around Calgary area and need some service work done on your Q, Nick is one of the best in the business. We'll do the other three a little bit later. I'll switch over to this other table. Oh, other table is now done. And Blake, how are you? And guys, if you can help me out as well on the Jiffy Lube MCI sites, they do have Facebook pages, guys. If you can help me out, search them out on Facebook, give them a like, let them know that their advertising is working. We would appreciate it. And the more we start utilizing utilizing services and so on and so forth, it does open up the door for bigger and better things down the line for everybody. Nice break from Owen there. There is. I'll check on what the excuse me, what the last matches are called for here tonight. But I believe last match is scheduled for 11:30, which is in 20 minutes. But I know they were running behind. I don't know whether they've caught up yet or not. So yes, last matches are called at 11:30. So I'll be in the room. We'll be live until roughly 12:30 if they are on time. We will be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We will run full day tomorrow. So the 8-ball singles that you're watching tonight will carry through till tomorrow. The team event will start on the men's side. We'll start tomorrow evening around 7 o'clock. That'll carry in to Saturday. Saturday morning is when the ladies' team event will start. That'll start at 8 a.m. Both of those will run full day Saturday, carry into Sunday, Sunday being the final day. And if I still have a voice by Sunday, I'll even commentate for you. Yes, local time here is 11:15 p.m. John, when you go on to YouTube, there is a button there that'll say subscribe. Just click on the subscribe button. And then beside that, there will be a little bell. And if you click on that bell, that'll give you all the notifications, same as what it does on Facebook when we go live. So if you are on Facebook, you don't need to click on that bell. If you're not on Facebook, definitely click on the bell. By doing so every time that we go live, you will be notified. That way you can have the option to join the stream if you'd like. Yes, that is also correct. It will also say subscribed. Now, if you're asking how we know, when you create a YouTube account, you do get a list of all of your subscribers so long as your settings are not set to private. That's one of the key components here. If you go to subscribe and your settings are set to private, we won't know that you have joined. We'll know by the numbers, but it won't show us any information about you. So when we go to do that Q draw, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, if your settings are set to private, we will not know. Ergo, we can't put you in the draw. You have a good night as well, Colby. And for those that didn't know, we do have a Q draw going on. As soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we will put everybody's name into a draw. That'll be for a free Q. We have not decided what Q that's going to be as of yet. Currently sitting at 943 subscribers, so 57 to go. With those 57, as soon as that happens, we will write that list. We will do the draw for that queue. And if you are new guys to following Q Sports Live, we welcome you to the stream. Under normal circumstances, you'll have more than just myself on the stream. The rest of the CSL crew is back in Calgary for this event. I am running the show by myself for this one. We have our own playoffs going on back in Calgary, so Ryan and I play on the same team. He's out of holiday days, so it made that decision fairly easy as to who was coming to do this stream. And Stephanie also has CCS playoffs, so she is there this weekend. Ben couldn't make it up, so it leaves myself. And I've been going since about 10 o'clock this morning. So by all means, guys, I do follow along with the chat, both on Facebook and YouTube on this stream. We have both of our tablets going. So certainly if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. I will do my level best to get the correct answer for you. And for those that are interested, that are viewing with their sound on, we do have a couple of draws going on right now. One is a Q, one is the 50-50 draw. The Q is a Mickelson custom Q valued at somewhere around the $3,000 range. We are selling 70 tickets at $30 per ticket. If you would like one, very simple process. If you're in Canada, you can email transfer. That goes to qsportslive@gmail.com. Or if you're outside of Canada and you'd like a ticket, PayPal is the answer. PayPal.me/qsportslive. And for the 50-50, this one's an important one. We are, as Q Sports Live, donating 50% of our profits. That will go back to Barry Huey. And Barry is one of Calgary's players. He was just given his prognosis today. He is battling the battle of all battles. He is fighting cancer. So we are donating half of our 50-50 pot back to Barry Huey. Help him with some of those expenses. If you do want tickets for the 50-50, they are 1 for 5, 3 for 10, 10 for 20, or 50 for 50. Current pot sits at $560 total. Still sitting with 27 tickets left on the queue. And as soon as those tickets get sold out, guys, we'll do that draw live on the live stream for you. Tickets are $30 each. That is 30 Canadian. So as soon as this game is done, guys, I'll throw that queue up there so you can have a look at it. And we have a corner bank for the win. Yeah, did mention that. They are $30 per ticket. I will put that queue draw up as soon as this match is concluded. looks like Joe Spence is going to be your winner, guys. He takes it down on the hill. So, guys, here is the cue draw. It is a Mickelson custom cue. It does include 3 shafts. It also includes shipping anywhere in North America. Tickets are $30 each. Selling a maximum of 70 tickets. There are 27 tickets left. And as I mentioned, if you'd like your name on one and you live in Canada, that goes to qsportslive@gmail.com. Outside of Canada, PayPal's the option, paypal.me/qsportslive. And with the 50-50, they are 1 for 5, 3 for 10, 10 for 20, 50 for 50. Same email address, same PayPal address. And as I mentioned, half of the 50% that would go to Q Sports Live, we are giving that back to Barry. Try to help him out with some of the expenses. He is the grandfather of our pool scene back in Calgary. He is fighting the good fight, and we're not going to let him go without a fight either, so we want to help him out as much as what we can. Remain positive. Prize for the 50-50 is half the pot, so half the money in cash we will email transfer or send through PayPal back to you. If you are the winner, current pot sits at $560 total, which leaves $280 to the winner. So once we get transfers in, guys, we'll put your name on the appropriate ticket, take a picture, and we'll send it back to you. The 50-50 will be done tonight. We will be doing another one tomorrow, another one the next day, another one the next day. And as soon as the queue does sell out, we will also do that draw live. And it just looks like we have a little bit of a break in the matches here, guys. So if you do want those 50-50 or tickets on the queue, certainly send them in. As soon as I get that transfer, I'll get tickets back to you. But with the break in the action, I will shut down the stream for now. We will be back tonight. Again, if you have not gone onto our Facebook page, click the like and the follow button. That way you do get notified when I do come back. Shouldn't be long, probably 15 minutes, give or take, and I'll be back up live again. And if you do and have sent in transfers for either of those tickets, I will get that done and be able to get those back to you. So we will shut down the stream for now, get it all reset, ready to go again. As soon as there is a match back here, we will be back live. Until then, appreciate everybody tuning in, and we shall see you in a few minutes.